everyone, this is Dr. Liv with New Insight, and thank you for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is, Are My Feelings Valid? Sometimes in relationships, we discount our feelings. We think we don't have the right to express our feelings, and the reasons why may vary. Some of us have been used to having our feelings ignored by others. We may have been laughed at or ridiculed for having feelings, or we may have received anger, aggression, even abuse for expressing our feelings. Or we may have a faulty belief that expressing feelings represents weakness or is wrong. Perhaps we may think we're being ridiculous or worrisome by sharing our feelings. None of this is true. The bottom line is, you have a right to your feelings. Your feelings matter, and your feelings are valid, even if others do not respond favorably or as expected, and even if others minimize, avoid, or dismiss your feelings. Therefore, don't allow the responses of others or lack of response from others to cause you to invalidate your own feelings. Secondly, understand that your feelings, although valid, don't always represent facts or truth. And this doesn't mean that they shouldn't be expressed, acknowledged, or validated. What it does mean is, before you allow the feelings to influence your thinking or behaviors, understand that it is important to determine if the feeling is based on fact and truth or an opinion, so that you don't overreact, react inappropriately, or have a negative mood based off something that isn't true at all. For example, one might say, I feel like I'm a failure, or I feel like no one cares. If you experience negative thoughts such as these, it is imperative to always seek evidence or proof to disconfirm rather than confirm the negative thoughts and feelings you might have. Third, even if the feelings are based on fact and truth, be mindful that you process them in a way that's healthy and helpful rather than a self-defeating and pessimistic way. Fourth, when expressing your feelings, use effective communication. This includes being open and honest, not attacking, blaming, or accusatory. Simply state your thoughts and feelings. Use I statements. Be assertive and tactful, not aggressive or passive-aggressive. For example, using effective communication, one might say to their partner, when you came home and didn't talk to me, I felt ignored and dismissed. An ineffective way to express this to one's partner is, I don't know what your problem is. I know I didn't do anything to deserve your bad attitude. Always express your needs. Give the person an opportunity to respond. Listen and don't interrupt them. Listen with the goal of understanding and not to discredit them or prove your point. Be able to state the problem and identify your needs and expectations to express what you desire to see differently moving forward. Be reasonable, fair, and willing to compromise. For example, using the same scenario, let the person know that it would be nice or helpful if they would ask about your day, acknowledge your feelings, give you a compliment, watch a movie with you after work, watch the kids while you take a relaxing shower. The point is to be specific in what you want or need. Don't assume the person knows or should know. The bottom line is, never discount your feelings. You always have a right to express your feelings, whether they be positive or negative emotions. However, express them in the right manner, using effective communication and emotional regulation. Regardless of whether or not people validate you, you should always validate yourself. Don't make the mistake of only or primarily counting on others for your self-esteem and self-validation. When you do so, you will create and worsen feelings of anxiety, self-doubt, low self-confidence, low self-esteem, and you also place an unrealistic expectation for others to fill your cup. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.